Okay. This is our second video, just so everybody's aware, because I screwed up and forgot to clear memory space, so we have to do it all over again.
You know, nobody would have known that.
Well, I told them, so. Anyways, this is Matt, his Animar Soul of Elements deck. It's pretty beastly, pretty fucking crappy to play against. If you're not prepared for it, it'll destroy you. It's Animar, it does what it do. It do what it do. It's pretty awesome. Basically, play a creature, put a counter on it, it becomes bigger, badder, and awesomer. Take her away.
Alright. Animar.
Superstar.
Pro black, pro white.
Fantastic.
So that removes, you know, about
that's
all the good removal.
Yeah.
I suppose.
All efficient removal in Magic and can't target it.
Alright.
Pray to God for a board wipe.
Running 8 forests. 7 island. And 7 mountain.
How many lands total?
35.
I don't care. That's dangerously low. I don't care.
It's not low.
I don't care if Animar makes things cheaper. That scares the shit out of me.
Well, I don't want to draw lands in this deck. I want to draw creatures.
Yeah. It makes sense. It just...
Alright. We got
qualms.
Reflecting Pool. You know, does whatever.
Yep. Taps for stuff.
Temple of Mystery. Blue-green.
Scry for
stuff. Copperline Gorge. Red-green.
It's engorged with red-green.
Another red-green. Scry.
Abandoning.
Blue-green.
Hinterland Harbor.
Because I could have put those all in order. Relic Tower, always good when you're drawing a lot of cards, which this deck can do. Alright, Raging Ravine.
Raging Ravine.
You know, he's a dude that gets bigger.
He's a manland, and you're right. After a board wipe, which we kind of talked about in the first video, that it's awesome because you can pummel somebody for 4 damage. So.
Rootbound Crag.
Foil, Rootbound Crag.
Yeah. Halmar Depth.
That's a personal favorite of mine because...
I mean, turn 1's really good.
Yeah, you're right. It's turn 1, it's good because
Yeah,
it's basically a free Sage Owl. I mean, it's awesome.
Alright, we got
Filter land.
the Filter Land.
Awesome.
Alright, Kasig Wolf Run. You know, always good for any dude I got out.
Can jack up Animar and grease somebody out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
People gotta pay attention. He's nasty.
Yeah, he kind of pops up. It's like, oh. Is it Boilerworks? You know,
Foil is a Boilerworks.
Yeah. I have a few foilers in here. I'm gonna eventually foil it out.
That would be
I got
great
a buddy
swag.
getting me some extras.
Is it Guild Mage? Guild Gate.
Guild Gate.
I'm stupid.
Said Guild Mage last time.
So question, with the Guild Gates, do you run any of the other kind?
No. I don't know why. I just have the one.
That is strange. And do you ever find that slows you down?
That's why I have so many basics.
Gotcha. I like basics. You know, there's nothing wrong with basics.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get those untapped lands as fast as possible.
People hate on them because they're basic, but you know what? They come to play untapped.
Yeah, they're fun. They're fine. Bird's Paradise.
Bop. Foil bop.
Foil.
It's very, very nice.
Shiny. Sensei's Divining Top lets me, you know, look around in my deck a little.
Yep. It's pretty much awesome in anything it goes in.
Elf.
Mana Turd.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something better than this card, but he's a 1-drop that lets me get a turn 2 Animar.
It works.
Zemek Guildmage. Draws me cards.
It goes very well with the general because pretty much it's 2 mana to remove a counter from Animar, which is kind of irrelevant when you're playing lots of creatures. I mean, how many creatures do you run?
56.
Reno, be quiet. That is a shit ton of creatures. A metric shit ton.
That's a lot. Well, it's a creature deck.
Yeah.
Alright, my creatures do things most of the time.
They do.
Willbender, yeah.
I like him because he will save your ass and really screw somebody up when they're not
Yeah,
paying
and most
attention.
of the time he's free.
Yeah. Morph. Free morph.
Morphs, yeah, all my morphs in here are free. I could have more morphs. I could have taken this a different way, but I chose this way. Lands I control. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Yeah.
Mana fixes, but I mean, you had mentioned earlier there's probably some other things that'd be more optimal for it.
Fauna Shaman.
It's a green staple, and
it lets me toolbox.
Yeah, it lets you beatbox for whatever
I can
you
search
don't
for
need.
anything.
Yeah,
and then
get rid of what you don't need, find what you do.
It's actually saved my butt a few times.
Oh yeah.
Relic Claw Mystic.
We had discussed that Sylvan Caratid having hexproof, same casting cost, taps for any mana of any color, may be a debatable
I guess I could always
choice.
beat with this guy too.
Yeah, but he had mentioned that it has morph, so that's what makes this the
it's free most
the
of
kind
the
of
time.
winner for this.
You know, I anamorph him for 2.
Right.
You know, and then I get the 3 free mana.
Yeah, so one way or another, you're paying the same cost essentially, but
Lotus Cobra
pretty much does what it does.
gives me a land drop. You know, if I have multiple land drops, you know, it gives me that extra.
Yeah, it adds
that
up.
extra oomph for 2 mana. I mean, he's a good dude.
Do you run Oracle Moldiah?
I do.
That right there is a nasty combination. I'll give you a couple extra mana every turn.
Yeah, Oracle's pretty solid in this deck.
He's pretty solid at anything with green in it.
All right, Swift Boots.
Swifty bees.
Swiftfoot Boots. Yeah, I have the other guy.
Lightning Greaves?
Lightning Greaves, but I don't know where the heck it's at.
It's somewhere.
But I'm trying to stay away from, you know.
Equipment?
Yeah.
Non-creatures?
The Phantasmal Image.
Surprisingly good for 2
copies
mana.
everything, yeah.
I mean, even though if it becomes targeted, you sack it, but that's still 2 mana copying something. You'll get a turn or two good use out of it for something.
Yeah, a lot of the times I'll copy my stuff that has like
battlefield triggers.
yeah, something like that, or somebody else's thing.
Gotcha.
That way I get a use out of him.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Secure Tribe Elder lets me get a land early, early drop plus that land.
Now here's a question. Does that not look like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle to you? It does.
A little bit.
It does. He just needs the mask thing because
Looks like a. I don't know.
I think it's funny that he's a
He looks
snake.
unhealthy.
Yeah, he looks unhealthy. Maybe he's going through a tough time. But he's a snake creature, okay? A snake. Snakes don't have arms. I'm just saying.
That's true. They don't. They shouldn't have arms. Maybe he's a naga,
Could be.
which is a
But
snake.
doesn't he have legs though? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway,
He has a cane.
Spellskite.
Yeah, this guy's good. Keeps me. I hit him out here. Most people might not even worry about targeting Animar because they know I'm going to use them.
Yeah, I mean,
So they might try for something else.
they're going to have to expend their resources and cards to work around this stupid thing.
This guy's
So,
just solid, and he's
yeah.
free probably 100% of the time.
Yeah, he's going to be free after you cast 2 things.
Dreamstalker. He's kind of a safe. Somebody targets something. I mean, if I have flash or something, I can bounce him out or just return for an extra trigger.
Yeah, I mean, this gets Animar pumped up easily. Keep bouncing himself.
yeah.
And it's pretty much
Bouncing
it
a
turns
free
into,
creature.
Yeah, for 1 blue, you put a counter on Animar and bounce something. 1 blue, 1 blue, 1 blue.
Yep. Equilibrium.
Combos with Dreamstalker.
Yeah. This one's pretty good. I like it. You get 8, 9 mana out there. You can get a couple triggers.
With your deck and things like Dreamstalker, it's surprisingly flexible when your stuff's cheap
yeah.
and you're casting 50-some creatures.
Yeah, that's a
per
lot.
target. That's ridiculous.
Phyrexian Metamorph.
Basically free.
Yeah, he copies whatever I want him to copy, more or less.
Yeah.
That's an artifact or creature, I guess.
I'd say 99% of the time I'm copying mana rocks as somebody else's or some kind of artifact.
Yeah. I mean, he's good.
I don't even copy creatures with him.
E-Witness.
Staple.
I can always copy her.
Yeah. Get something
I can
back.
always bounce her back. Get 2
something.
things.
Get value out of her.
Fierce Empath. Lets me search for another dude. It's pretty solid. He's situational. If I need something, if I need to gain some life, I'll search for a card. If I need to kill something, I'll search for another card.
And you said you ran Wormcoil Engine in it.
Oh, yeah.
That's never a bad choice.
No, there's, several cards you'll see later on. Whisper Silk Cloak.
Pretty
Makes
awesome.
everything unblockable. Shroud.
Animar being pro-white, pro-black, that's kind of hard to work around in itself.
But I mean, this just kind of.
That just puts the icing on the cake and makes sure you're gonna get chump burned.
Yeah. Champion Landholt. This card gets really big, really fast in this deck. If I cast her early and makes all my creatures. Yeah. Or not all my creatures, right? Just him.
Creature with power less than it can't block it.
Can't
can't
block,
block
yeah.
creatures you can.
Yeah, can't block creatures, so it is all my creatures.
Oh, that's nasty. And it's pretty much another Animar because
More or less.
it's gonna get big fast.
Yeah.
50-some creatures. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
ridiculous.
Pretty fun. Rites of Flourishing. I don't know.
That's an interesting choice. Then you run 35 land.
It gives me that draw card.
So that's the main thing.
It lets me play an additional land, and maybe get people off my back for a turn or something.
Gotcha.
More likely not.
So what are your thoughts on cards like Kamiya the False Hope, where it's a creature and it's kind of like a Howling Mine also? Similar, but not quite Rites of Flourishing.
Give me the False Hope. Crescent Moon?
Crescent Moon, yeah, that's what I meant, sorry.
I actually was gonna get one this weekend.
Because I was gonna say it would work.
It probably wouldn't go in
creature.
this deck.
Oh no.
No. Well, if I got two, might. Because I was thinking I have my Niv Mizzet.
That way, instead of having an enchantment, you have another creature.
Treasure Mage. Again, that's more like it's Fierce Empath.
Yeah, it's
more or
tutor.
less. It lets me search for any artifact creature in my deck.
And a lot of times it'll just be one blue.
So it's a 2-for-1 creature. You know, works good. Thassa.
She's awesome.
You know, for 3 cost, which, you know, I got a decent amount of blue in here. She's going to be, you know, one of those things that doesn't die very easily. And she makes Animar unblockable again.
That's Scry. Even if it's only 1, it's still huge.
Oh, yeah.
That's free. It's huge. That's what I put her in there for, the Scry alone. I mean, making things unblockable is icing on the cake.
Oh, yeah. No, the Scry's really good, too. It lets me filter better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Court of Calling. Don't really have to say much about this.
It pretty much calls whatever chord you want to play.
It's good card. Cloudstone Curio. One of my combo pieces.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, that just looks bad.
Yeah,
that.
It just does things. Morph creatures bounce back and forth, make, you know, infinite Animar big. So
that would
that's
be
fun.
a combo piece.
This usually gets killed, you know, if it can. Temur Ascendancy. Creatures I control have haste, and then this is another card draw.
That's actually pretty cool. It's whenever a creature power 4 or greater enters the battlefield, you draw
Which is,
a
I'd
card.
say, you know, at least half my deck.
I mean, also the haste. That's
Really huge.
That's
Being able
huge,
to Fauna
yeah.
Shaman right away.
yeah. It's like boom, play this, boom, attack,
It's pretty
and
good.
you're pooping out creatures left and right.
All right, Pierce Strider. This is an odd one. People are like, why do you have that in there? It gets around preventable damage because you lose life.
Gotcha.
And I can bounce them in and out and make everybody lose life.
And like we were talking about, you know, with the 1/1 counters, he's often free.
Yeah, he's usually free.
you
I'm
got
pretty
things
sure I
like
killed
Clouds-
you with him one time.
Probably.
When you were going to blow up all my lands.
I wouldn't doubt it. Cloudstone Curio. Boom,
Oh, yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Actually, it's non-artifact creatures.
Non-artifact.
Whenever a non-artifact permanent.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
Still.
if I have like Tout Spot Tyrant out, which I
Yeah.
have in here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think that's how I died. You're like, yeah, it was.
Kiru Spell Snatcher Morph. Another Morph dude.
Interesting.
When
It's
his
a new
turn
card.
face up, I don't know if you can see that. Counter target spell if that spell is countered this way.
Interesting. That's an
So,
interesting choice.
You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. You know, another Morph dude.
Yeah.
Kind of protection.
I like it. Nifty. Neat.
Yeah, it's, you know, just solid dude. Mostly free.
Have you used it yet?
Once.
Once? Did you like it?
Yeah, it worked.
Swag.
I think it got chain reaction.
Oh, wow.
Oracle, Moldaya.
One of my favorite green creatures easily.
Oh, yeah, she's good.
Pretty much needs to go in anything green.
Yeah, she just helps me filter my deck.
Gotcha. Top deck off those lands so you're drawn into more creatures.
Yeah. Well, not really filter out, I guess just getting rid of those lands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I have her in play, I always play the things off top of my deck before I play what's in my hand.
Oh, yeah. Solemn.
Staple.
Yeah. Gets me another
Free.
land. Free most of the time. Chump blocker every
Yep.
time.
Free draw.
Pretty fun.
Blood
Little
Braid
Blurred
Elf.
Elf gives me 2 triggers.
Now, do you run a lot of Cascade in here? Is that pretty much
There's
the
a
one?
few in here.
Gotcha.
Just gives me that extra. It's going to hit a dude most of the time.
Yeah, it's going to get you a free spell. It's just value.
Yep. Here's a new entry.
That's a good card.
Perforos, God of the Forge.
That's always good. Perforos is amazing.
I put this in here for Kyle because I know how much he loves him.
Ha, Kyle. Perforos is excellent. I love him.
People are already complaining about this, so what's the point of, you know, making it less,
Yeah.
you know. All right, Fathom Mage. This one's all right.
Foil Fathom.
Foil Fathom Mage, yeah. Whenever a +1/+1 counter is placed on her, I can draw a card. I'll evolve whenever a creature bigger than her comes in.
Do you find you hit that trigger very often?
Yeah. Usually,
usually.
she draws me at least 3-4 cards.
Gotcha. Well,
Like,
that's
I mean-
it's kind of like Ristic Study. I mean, you'll draw
Yeah.
5 or 6 cards and then people will kill it.
And then I can always get her bounce back and just kind of
Yeah.
draw cards and
Reset
stuff.
her.
Reset her, yeah.
That's good.
She's pretty
Little
good.
toolboxing.
Yeah. Master Biomancer. Kind of works well.
I love him. He's awesome.
They entered battlefield with +1/+1 counters equal to his power, so I just bust everything. This would probably be another one of my cuts.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that card.
Sometimes I draw him and I'm like, meh.
Yeah, I mean, are you finding that he just doesn't have that oomph?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He's a good card, just not the oomph. We need oomph.
Theonite Hermit. Another morph dude.
That's interesting.
He's, you know, if somebody's got like that aggro start, I guess. I mean, he's a morph dude, and I can morph him.
He pretty much puts out
4 dudes.
4 2/2s.
Yeah.
So for
4 mana.
Yeah, he'll
or
be
for
free
5.
when
when I
morph
cast
him.
him. So. I mean, he's all right. He's on the on the cusp.
On the cusp.
Yeah, until I get some more cards.
Gotcha.
Void Mage Husher. Flash. When Void Mage Husher comes into play, counter target activated ability.
That's a sleeper. I think that's a huge
This card's
sleeper
really
that
good.
not enough people use.
Whenever you play a spell, you may return Void Mage Husher to its owner's hand.
That's a spell anytime.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to get multiple uses.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can shut down, planeswalkers.
You can shut down a lot of weird things.
Stuff. A lot of stuff.
It's a sleeper. Not enough people play
General
that.
stuff, yeah. Mistfire Weaver. This one's alright. He's another morph dude. Whenever his turn faced up, target creature gains hexproof until end turn.
This kind of runs you a little bit of defense.
Yeah, I mean, he's an okay creature by himself. Just that morph gives me,
Yeah, gotcha.
pro. Alright, Zealous Conscripts.
Is that foil?
Yeah.
That's a foil Zealous Conscript.
Steals a dude. I can bounce back and forth, steal a bunch of dudes.
Steals a permanent.
Oh yeah, this one's permanent.
Permanent.
Yeah, I can steal a bunch of permanents.
That makes it a little better
For 1
than a lot
red.
of things.
For 1 red.
Yeah. Permanent.
This card, if it lands a turn, doesn't get killed within a full round, I probably win the game.
If I could pick one magic card to marry, it would be Prophet of Crucifix.
She's pretty good. I mean, if I have a draw engine out,
You're gonna win.
I just win.
If
I
people
think.
don't kill that, you're right.
You're
gonna win.
This is probably more hated than Animar, I think.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's like, to me, if I see that hit play and I see Predator Ooze hit play, it's like, God damn it, guys, we have to do something about this or we're gonna die.
Yeah. This has won me a few games.
Oh yeah,
I'll say.
easily. It wins games.
This one also is, fairly good. Herberask. Another gives my stuff haste, which is huge in this deck.
Yeah, and it slows down your opponent.
Yeah, it
so
slows
if they're
down
running aggro stuff, it gives you that little bit of leeway to squeak by.
Yeah, uses a solid card.
Animar's pretty quick too, but...
Oh yeah, I've probably killed a lot of people with Animar. Yeah. This guy's pretty solid. He draws me 2 cards, and then I can discard a card. He's kind of a removal for me.
Right. I like the draw 2 ability. Whenever I've ran him... But
I think I've used to discard a card 1 time.
Yeah.
I think I discarded like a 10 cost thing or something.
Ouch. But yeah, the draw 2 for 1 mana and tab, that's excellent.
Yeah. He's good stuff. Xenogoth.
Interesting.
Gives other creature.
Has that always been in the deck?
Yeah. For a while.
Maybe I've just never seen it or noticed it.
I like the gods, they don't die very easily.
Oh yeah, I mean that can make Animar from not a kill swing to a kill swing real fast.
This is a new addition. Flash can't be countered. Creature spells can't be countered. Other creatures you control have trample.
That pretty much.
Trample is fairly good, especially
with
when
Animar.
Yeah.
Being pro black and white, a lot of people can't handle that. But having trample
playing
makes
a blue deck that has counter spells just makes them useless.
Yeah.
All right.
He does a lot of things.
Vesuvian Shapeshifter. Copy. It's a morph, dude.
Gotcha.
It's just it's like, oh, what's under there? Oh wait, morph.
Morph.
So.
It's a shapeshifter, bitch.
He's good stuff. Momer Vig, this guy's really good too. This is another one of those cards that if it's not taken care of can get out of hand because it lets me.
It allows you to tutor for what you want.
Yeah, anything. Search lets me. It's kind of one of those fauna shaman-y type things.
Oh yeah, he's nasty.
So he's pretty solid.
I kind of want one. I need to find.
He's good. I don't even know where I found that one at. Hoarding Dragon lets me get any big artifact I want. When it dies, it comes to my hand, so it's more of like a 2-for-1 creature.
And especially going back to the Kiki Jiki conversation, that will get you so much value. If you even use it twice, you cast this, then Kiki Jiki it for another, you get the steel.
I need to get a Kiki Jiki.
Oh man,
I don't have it.
He does wicked work.
Foil Acidic Slime.
It's pretty awesome.
Pretty
Toolbox.
sweet. Yeah, just one of those cards. Kills a dude, blocks a dude.
Yep.
Inferno Titan.
I like him.
Gets around, fogs and stuff, I guess.
Also helps little creature control.
Well, it does get around fogs, but nobody's gonna fog for 3 damage.
Yeah.
Unless they're gonna die. Primordial Sage. Whenever you play a creature spell, You can draw a card. You know,
Question.
I draw a lot of cards.
Do you run Soul Harvest? Or no, what's the green soul? The green one allows you to, whenever a non-toad creature comes to play, draw a card.
I need one of those.
Gotcha.
I can't think of what it's called.
I don't know, soul something. But yeah,
Deadeye Navigator.
kind of a combo piece.
Yeah, he bounces things back and forth.
Get extra
Gives me
value.
the enters battlefield stuff.
Yep.
I really want Mystic Snake for this deck.
Oh, you don't have Mystic Snake?
No, I need one.
Oh my god. I'll give you one. I have like 4.
I need
Oh
one.
my god, I'm gonna have a heart
I
attack.
know. Well, you would have saw him already. Ethereum Horn Sculptor, Cascade. I can bounce him to my hand, recast him, get value.
Deadeye Navigator, Aetherhorn Sculptor means free things for 2 mana. So I guess it's kind of not free, but still.
Yeah, yeah. I actually have to cast this. This is just put into play.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm dumb.
You're right. You're right.
I must be stupid today.
Prime Speakers, they Ghana.
Now that we can Deadeye Navigator, and it's foil.
Oh yeah, it's pretty nice.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
solid.
She's
It's
good.
pretty sweet foil too.
It'll draw you a good lump of cards, especially if Animar's got like
Oh, yeah.
5 or 6 counters
yeah.
on him.
The Worm,
Who don't
Engine.
like and hate the worm?
he's good. You know what he does.
Oh yeah.
Duplicate. Lets me get
Excellent
rid
removal.
of, what's her face? That angel. That sucks.
Oh yeah.
Like it-
Avacyn.
Avacyn, yeah, I hate her.
See, and Duplicate's one of those creatures that goes in any deck because it's colorless.
Oh yeah,
It's good spot
usually
removal.
free.
Yeah, I mean he's just a good creature.
1,000 Winds, Morph Dude. When he's turned face up, all other tapped creatures go to their owner's
That's
hands.
awesome.
Oh, he's pretty good.
All other creatures.
Yep. Turn all other tapped creatures.
Oh, tapped creatures.
Yeah,
Well,
which
that's
is still good.
Yeah. You can really get somebody's board state.
Deadwood Tree Folk.
That's a cool choice. I like that.
Gives me 2 dudes back from my graveyard, eventually.
He's always useful.
Pretty solid. Grook's Horde. Just a big dude.
Top decking them creatures,
Yeah.
bruh.
Yep. Gives me that, extra cast, I suppose. Like, kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
drawing an extra card.
Oh yeah.
Memnarch. Just because people can steal Animar, and I like to steal them back.
There was a time when, in our playgroup there's a lot of Memnarchs running around, so you kind of had to get one to
Yeah.
throw in.
Platinum Angel.
Question. What are your thoughts on Platinum Empyreon versus Platinum Angel?
I actually had Platinum Imperium in here.
What are your thoughts on it?
He's fine.
It's fine. Just
you know,
fine.
life total. He's like one of those. Oh well. I mean, what's he? He's an 8/8.
I mean, just
usually
whenever
free.
I've ran Platinum
This one's
Angel,
flyer.
Right, yeah. I guess that would matter too, but I find that whenever I run Platinum Angel, she gets stolen and used against me, and then I regret it every time.
Well, that's why I have other stuff.
Memnarch.
Moldroth Monstrosity. Moldroth.
Return your creatures.
Yeah, more of a graveyard.
Yep. There's Platinum Imperium.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Never mind.
Life totals can't change.
I like him.
He's fine. He's usually free.
Oh yeah.
Tidespot Tyrant. This one's pretty good.
He's a combo piece.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty good. Nullstone Gargoyle.
That's an interesting choice.
This one shuts down Wraths. You got to play 2 spells. You got to waste a spell to Wrath, more or
It's
less.
colorless, so you get him out for really cheap.
Oh yeah.
He's got a decent size to him.
Yeah,
It's kind
4/5
of like almost
flyer.
having Affinity, having Animar out.
Yeah, more or less.
So is that the main reason? So people just waste spells?
Well, I got to protect my creatures as much as possible. So I mean, Wraths. Somebody's like, oh, I'm gonna play this Wrath. Oh wait, it's countered.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they
gotta
gotta
play something else.
something
Something else.
else.
Enough mana.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It just slows the game down
Gotcha.
for everyone else. Artisan of Kozilek, my only Eldrazi in here because I don't want to be a huge douche.
I mean,
People
only
whine
so
about
much
him.
douche can be tolerated.
Yeah.
But I like that. He returns things straight to play,
Yeah.
and Annihilator is pretty awesome.
Yep. That's the only reason I have him. And then Darksteel Colossus. I didn't want to put Blightsteel in because I thought everybody hated Blightsteel, but then everybody else is playing Blightsteel. So.
Everybody hates him, but everybody loves him.
Yeah.
It's a love-hate
You
relationship.
can't complain about combo pieces when you're playing a one-hit kill.
Oh yeah, it's hard
You know what
to
I
do
mean?
that. But he fits. He fits the
So.
bill.
Yep. And that's about it. There's, cards I'd want in here. Cards I'd, switch out.
Gotcha. What are some things that you would switch out?
A few of the less I probably put a few more combo pieces in here. If I got a
Gotcha.
Palinchron, I'd probably put it in here, go infinite. Kiki Jiki, I'd probably put it in here if I had one.
Gotcha.
The few other.
I mean, you're pretty lenient with your combos because you don't. I mean, you do have the ability to go infinite, but you use it as a last resort.
Yeah, I don't
say
just
that.
do it like to.
Yeah. You don't do it
Like
just
I-
to hammer the game. You do it
No.
if it's like a last ditch effort.
I would say most of the time I kill with my creatures just attacking because I get them out so fast.
Yeah.
But then, you know, the only bad thing about this deck is though if I get a bunch of creatures out real fast and somebody can Wrath, then, you know, it slows me down quite a bit.
Yeah.
So
We all
there's
have our
downfalls.
vices.
He's not that broken.
Yeah.
compared
Not
to a
too
lot.
broken, just
No.
only some broken.
Yeah. He could be way worse in this deck if I had other cards.
He's good. Animar Soul Elements, give him a try. He's a good old school, one of those OG generals back in the day. So give him a try if you haven't yet. He's pretty awesome. We're going to play some 101 just to show it off a little bit, so stay tuned for that.